What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Positivity Report. I'm just going to take this call. You're live on the Positivity Report. What's happening? Pardon me?
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, correct.
We're here live.
It's under the
Our
building.
guest is. We're here live. Our
Under
guest
the
is
building.
coming into the studio. She's trying to find parking. Hi, I'm Ken Namstock, back from Edmonds, Washington,
next to
where I
the-
watched a ferry
It's right next to the
take 100 cars
the
from
doorway.
Edmonds to
There's an outside
Kingston.
parking
It
and
was a
there's an
great
inside
trip.
parking. It's under the
I'm being
building.
careful, which is why I still have a mask on, just in case.
Well, I
When
mean,
you
the
travel, be
office
smart,
is
kids. This is a Positivity Report. You can go to gpa.fun for merch, memberships, and more. And
There's
don't
parking
forget, we have
that's
a
under the
podcast
building.
feed now. That's right,
Yeah.
a podcast feed powered by the wonderful
So the
folks
entrance is
at
on
Blue Wire
one of this side.
Podcasts. All you have to do is go search for
So you'll see like a big
the Good People
P
Association,
going
wherever
through
you
it
find
in the garage.
podcasts. And also, get ready.
There's
The
not- it's like-
Afternoons with Josh,
it's
Ken, and
on
Amanda
street
has
level.
officially moved. If you've been going to
And
the
you'll
old spot,
see the spot
the
for
old
the-
feed, don't worry, it's been redirected. You're going to be able to get caught up with all the feeds wherever you listened to the Afternoons before. As always, search in
You're really cool.
on your favorite podcast location to see if we're there. Oh, also, I'm happy to announce that on Tuesday, what month? August. Tuesday, August 10th, Casterly Talk will return as part of the Blue Wire GPA podcast feed. Josh, how are you doing today?
Good, I think. Maybe our guest is coming in. I'm not sure. Sounds like she's having a lot of trouble parking. And it, really and truly, I don't know if I can be more specific on how to get in here. Like, I might need to start taking pictures and sending
What
that.
the one thing I found in emails that seems to not work because everyone ignores it is come south on that one street.
Yes,
South on that one street, so you can
Correct.
turn right in.
correct.
Not saying it helps Josh, but I
Right.
include it there.
Right,
So I
right.
can sleep at night.
But honestly, 99% of people don't know northeast, south, and west.
I've discovered that.
Right?
I've discovered
I
that.
mean, you take a shot at
I
Prince
can
of the
open
Ants.
up Word Paint and start drawing a map on how to.
It's not a bad
to the-
idea.
It's really
It's
not
not
a
a bad
bad
idea. I used to
idea.
do that at Screen Junkies after a while because
Yeah.
there was a weird parking lot situation too, which really wasn't weird.
I mean, listen, at the
Just-
old Collider, we were literally in the creepiest alley in all of Burbank.
Do you remember you'd be on a live show?
Yeah.
And you'd hear all the gong 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 gong. Like, we'd have to go around.
Yeah, it's
that's not
the
a door.
door.
Gong 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 gong. UPS,
Yeah.
go around.
Every famous guest that showed
Yes,
up.
that's right.
Every famous guest that showed up.
Every
Where's
person from our own business
Yep.
obviously knew, but yeah, it'd be like,
Correct.
Tom Cruise is coming today.
He's going to
Gong,
rack
gong,
on
gong,
that
gong,
door.
gong, gong.
Yeah. Oh, I remember like the people from that movie or like the Karate Kid show showed up and just walked in right in to the live show. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, well, welcome everybody. Ken, thanks for taking the lead on
Hey,
that.
this
I
is
appreciate
a
it.
hilarious way to start the show.
Yes, I mean, as always,
No, I
listen,
mean it.
this is not a show about anything but just loosey-goosey, hanging out, no worries.
No worries,
I
man.
guarantee you,
worries.
we're going to get through it, guys. It's just Tuesday.
I mean, I'm putting some thumbnails together
There
for
you go. We got a huge week here at the Good People Association. Tomorrow on the show, in the morning on the Positivity Report, Grace Hancock will be back.
She back?
She's back.
Okay, I thought
You
okay.
live with her.
Yeah, we don't talk about schedules too much.
Gotcha.
but then
that
I'll-
I've noticed.
Yeah.
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 And then Wednesday evening, because you guys made it happen, we're gonna watch Candyman. There you go. That's the scary one.
I can't wait for the Who Could Make the Sun Shine,
Dun.
right? Is that what?
Sprinkle
oh,
it
no.
with dew.
Riley's shaking his head no.
Is Kenny
Not it?
is Candyman gonna hit another child with the table again? Like
The Candyman can. Jessica, what do you think? Hilarious. She's gonna be here in a hot second. I'm an asshole. It was, and then Thursday, Ken Goes Live is back. Sinead
Yeah.
DeFreeze is back in the morning.
You and Sinead, great. People love you
Fantastic.
guys going to.
Yep.
We should just create a Josh and Sinead show
Mm-hmm.
where you just cook donuts. I don't know why I said cook
Ooh.
donuts.
You know, my grandma used to make fried dough, which was just
Ooh.
like she would make homemade bread and then pull some of the dough off and then
Yes.
just smush it, deep fry it in olive oil,
Yeah.
and then throw sugar on it. And it was just like this homemade donut.
That's great.
It was awesome.
That's spectacular. Is that front door open?
I think so. And then on Friday in studio, our buddy Johnny LaCosta
Oh,
will
yeah.
be here, along with his lovely lady Amal.
Yes.
I don't know if Amal will be on the positivity report. She might be in the building for the positivity report.
Right.
But she will be on Joshberty with Johnny.
Amal
No.
Al-Sharani.
Al-Sharani. Amal. It's on Instagram. It's just Amal's Life.
I love it.
I like that name.
So happy for Johnny.
I know. It's the best. He's been looking for love for a long time.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him unlucky in love.
No.
Just so busy, he never seemed to find time for it.
Correct.
We'll talk about it with him on Friday
Yeah.
morning.
And, he was always into...
There's that door.
He was into love.
Yeah.
And he wanted love. There she is. She made it.
I got my tire for this.
What?
I will talk about that. Oh, yeah. I hate what did you hear me say? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Are we live?
Yeah,
We're
you're
live.
live.
Welcome to the
Yes.
show.
Oh,
Come
I have
on.
a picture and everything. Just
Get
for you,
in here.
Josh.
Hi.
Oh, my gosh. Hi.
Good to see you.
Yes, give me
Wait.
some positivity right now.
You popped your tire?
I did. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah.
On what?
On what?
I don't know.
On that
One of the three.
Transient outside?
There's a what's a transit?
Like a transient.
Take a breath. You're home.
You did.
Hi.
I can't believe I did that. Do you want to see a picture?
Sure. Do
should
you need
show
me to
everybody,
help you
right?
change your tire?
No, look what I did. Look at my rim and everything. How was that possible?
What did you hit?
I don't know.
Send that to me and I'll email it to Ikaika so that people can see it.
Sure, no problem. Mhm.
Ken, Mark, it's Jessica Hall.
Why
everybody,
not?
Jessica Hall,
Welcome, guys.
Ikaika
Welcome.
Shively,
Hi.
the
Welcome.
Hawaiian hunk.
Welcome.
Yes.
Sorry. Listen,
I can't believe I did that. You know what? I can handle a lot of things in life, and I couldn't handle a cur. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what I hit, so therefore it didn't happen.
so you're fine. You're here. You made it. You
Oh,
did
so
it.
embarrassing.
It's
Well,
a-
I didn't realize Yep. Sorry, guys.
You're here. You're here.
We're all
we
human,
did
right?
it. Yeah, we're all human. I've gotten way more car accidents than a normal
Oh
human
my gosh,
should.
so embarrassing.
All good.
I hit a wall last month, so I guess this is better. This isn't up.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I hit a wall last month. I think I hit a wall every day, like 9:15 every night with a 5-month-old. Like as soon as she's asleep.
Yeah.
Oh no, I meant
That's
like an
it.
actual wall.
I know. I get it.
Oh, you did? Gosh, I'm gullible. All right, moving on.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Thank you.
yes. So Jessica Hall,
Yes.
the one and only. We met at the Battle Buddy Foundation golf
We
outing.
did.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a
That's
recent addition to your Rolodex of friends.
Correct.
You make
Correct.
friends so easily.
I try.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
Josh, you were so supportive, and I hear great things about you, what you do for the foundation. But our mutual friend the next day was like, my friend Josh. And I was like, does he remember meeting me? Because you were having a really good
Yeah,
time.
we had a good time. I
Like-
spilled half a seltzer on my holding. Yeah, I got after it. I do at that golf outing, but
As
it
you
happened
should.
so quick. And there was bourbon tasting and wine and fetch seltzer, all that stuff. It all added up pretty quickly, and there was no actual golf really being played.
No, there wasn't.
No,
Technically, you were just giving back to the foundation. So
correct.
I approve.
Right? And then I did 20 minutes of crowd work, which everybody seemed to enjoy to a certain extent. And then Darren was like, "You're done," and I was like, "All right, great." Sergeant Major says I'm done. I'm done. That's when it says.
Yeah, if he says, then you're definitely done.
Correct. I looked over and he was like, "Move on." I was like, Sergeant Major, got it. So we met at the Battle Buddy Foundation outing, and the seltzer is called Fetch. It's in the picture. We got it going. Tell everybody about the seltzer, and then tell everybody just about you.
Okay. I rather you kind of interview me. I like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've been around a lot. That sounds bad. All right. So let's just talk about Fetch. Fetch is a hard refreshment.
Yes.
I own half the company with my business partners.
Okay.
Thanks for wearing my glasses.
You got it.
I feel like I just came in like a crazy person right now, so everyone's judging
Do you
me.
need like a
No.
water? Would you like a shot of tequila?
At this point, I just hope my tire's not flat when I leave.
I'll help you change it if need be.
So yes, it's a hard refreshment. You guys could check it out at fetchcocktails.com. It's 0 sugar. It's literally
like it.
just what it is. It's premium vodka,
Yeah.
soda water, and like a hint of cranberry that's like so
It's
real.
delicious, Ken.
Thank you. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So, I mean, you can have like 6 without a hangover because technically I think the only way I get hangovers is from the sugar, not the actual
Yeah.
alcohol.
Definitely.
That's in my mind, but I'm going to go with that because,
Sure.
I mean,
I'll take. I like that thought. I'm going to say that correctly as well. It's not the alcohol. It's the sugar.
no, it's the sugar.
Put it on a T-shirt. It's not the alcohol. It's the sugar.
I couldn't agree more.
Yes. Okay. So where did the inspiration come for besides Mean Girls?
Well, it wasn't so much Mean Girls. I think that I probably shouldn't have, the name, we love it. It's like,
It's
go
amazing.
fetch me a cocktail, and it's just that you can kind of play on whatever you want to play with it.
Sure.
We are in the middle of possibly like a little bit of a rebrand. Name obviously the same, but we're just, going to expand with 4 flavors now instead of just
Whoa.
the one. We did start in the midst of like COVID last year. So,
is the worst.
vodka went, the prices skyrocketed because the hand sanitizer, there was a lot of ups and downs for so many. So we are just kind of regrouping and kind of figuring out exactly where we want to go. But we had such a successful golf event that we raised money for charity, as well as did a soft launch for Fetch. And it was awesome. We had some great press. A lot of people came out, a lot of great support, great feedback. And as Fetch, as the company, we're giving back so much. Like we have done a lot of different events where we've donated swag. And I'm sure you got some that
I
day.
did.
We
I
gave
had the
coolers. We gave
headband.
Yeah, thank you. And you better have worn that.
I did. I was the only guy wearing one. It was fantastic.
Good.
Yes. I love a good headband. It was,
He does. That's a fact.
Ken knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
All right.
play tennis today? I'm like, Josh, just because you have a headband on doesn't mean we're going to
I
play
have
tennis.
many a headband, Jessica. Yeah. I mean, you got to keep
No
the
judgment.
sweat on. I
like it.
I was at a wedding on Saturday, and there was a guy there who was also bald, and we were dancing. And Jessica, you may not know this about me, but like at a wedding on a dance floor, kind of a big deal. Like
You should. That's a
kind of-
time to shine.
like people talk about it
Ooh.
in many a leather-bound book. But
Yeah.
this was my friend who got married was on the show Glee.
Becomes Lord.
Oh, okay.
So there was like a ton of people there from Glee, and they're all like professional dancers. Right?
Ouch.
So,
Was drinking
after
involved?
well, of course, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of it. And so after like the first dance, doing some Michael Jackson or whatever, my wife pulled me aside and she was like, "These are professional dancers. You cannot compete." And I will say, after about an hour, I had sweated through everything that I had put on. And this guy comes up to me, bald guy. He's like, "Are you recently bald?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just started shaving about 6 months ago." He's like, "You need to bring sweat rags. I got an extra one for you." And he gave it to me because he was a
Oh.
bald guy. And we were dancing. He'd be dabbing me, and I'd be dabbing him. It was hilarious. It was
Oh, it
amazing.
sounds like a nice connection.
So I could have used a fetched headband.
Let's also not
Long story
forget,
short.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
not forget the party where you got pulled off the dance floor because you were dancing with Juliana Huff.
Yeah.
And her handlers were like, he's too good.
He's too good.
He's too good.
Yeah, I showed her up.
I danced with her brother at a baby shower for my friend or bachelorette party
There you
for my
go.
friend Kendra, and I thought I was excellent.
Yeah. See?
I don't quite remember, but it did make TMZ that night, which was quite embarrassing. I had to explain that to my husband.
Yeah. That'll happen. I mean, I think the brother, Derek, right, was the one that pulled her
Oh, yeah.
away.
You're dancing too close.
I mean, at one point she was like, "Lift me." And I was like, "All right." Boom, straight up. That was a hell of a dance party, Jessica. Listen.
Wow, Josh.
When a dance floor appears,
Uh-huh.
you get on it. Right?
Agreed. It does take me a few cocktails to get on, I
Sure.
have to say, but
All of
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point of dancing. Is like when I lived in New York, I would go on auditions for like Broadway stuff, right? They were like, "Do you dance?" And I was like, "Well, it kind of depends on how many
Wait,
cocktails."
you auditioned for Broadway?
Yeah, but I
there
didn't get
something-
anything.
It was totally by accident. He walked in, thought he was applying for Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, and then,
then
it
they
was
was like-
just so happened to be Broadway stuff there.
That's pretty cool. I've
Well,
never auditioned for anything that cool.
Well, when you live in New York, there's so much theater. So you'd go and they'd be like, "Can you sing?" And I'd have to like sing a song. And they'd be like, "Can you dance?" And I was like, "I can move well." That was
You know,
always my
one of my-
response.
How PG is this?
It's 13R.
Yeah.
I don't know.
13R. Okay. One of my first auditions, I remember it was a Carl's Jr. ad. And you had to
Yes.
go in with like a bikini and they're like,
Okay.
pretty much, can you orgasm to this burger? And I'm like, huh? What do you want me to do? This is like, oh my gosh, I'm not an actress. I can't do this. What's going on? Like, it's bad enough to be in a bikini and already feel like you're judged in front of all these like
That's
casting directors.
terrible.
And you have that burger. And I kept thinking like, I just want to eat this burger. Like, I don't really want to like do anything more with it.
That was a golden age of advertising. Carl Jr. was like, sex.
Do you remember that
and
though?
meat. It
Yes!
was prevalent.
Yes, and now I'm part owner of a vegan restaurant.
There you go.
Where?
Boom.
Check
Where?
that out, Sugar Taco. There
Sugar
are
Taco.
Where? Well,
Shameless plug.
Okay. Yeah.
Go.
Wanna go?
We have one in Sherman Oaks on Ventura Boulevard, and then we also have our second location in West Hollywood on Melrose.
What?
Yes,
going.
it's vegan Mexican food. It's really,
Oh
really
my
good.
God! My
It's
my
all
fiance
women
and I-
owned.
Okay, we're
He's
going.
a vegan.
I'm
Well-
recently 60%, except for this week in Seattle, 0.
0.
But yeah,
He
Beyonce
goes,
was-
yeah, like
Grace, our host on Wednesday, co-host with Josh, is
Yeah.
we're vegan. So
vegan.
and she's
You're
always
vegan.
No.
Oh,
she's
sorry.
always bummed because we
Nothing
kind
against
of had to
it.
cut out Mexican food.
No, I'm telling you, and I'm not just saying that because I'm part owner, but it is incredible.
Okay.
Please check it out. You would absolutely love it. Your
Well, maybe
wife or
during the weight
girlfriend.
loss challenge, we take some cameras and we go to Sugar Taco and we do
Love
some.
this
Can we
idea.
do that? Are we allowed to
Yes,
do that?
we
Yeah.
would love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
'Cause
we'll
we're
talk.
Starting on August 4th, which is a week from tomorrow, we're doing a weight loss challenge from August 4th until Halloween. Well, like August or October, like 28th.
Does this mean no
or something.
alcohol?
No.
Well, what is a weight loss challenge if you're including alcohol?
What?
Well, it's
Does alcohol make you gain weight?
I mean, horribly, but it's
Surely
a
you jest.
self-managed.
Okay.
So whatever the
Yes.
end, whatever your end goal, it's up to you to get there.
Correct.
Got it.
So if
So
you
it's
want to
just-
binge on alcohol and then run for 12 miles,
Yeah.
God bless you.
I'm not cutting out alcohol. Maybe the frequency in which I drink the alcohol will be part of
Yeah.
the weight loss challenge. But
Yeah.
there is no, like, I'm not cutting out the alcohol.
Well,
is happiness.
Fetch is 0 sugar.
Well, let's let's go. Maybe Fetch could be the official sponsor of
There
the
you
weight
go.
loss challenge.
Love
Yes.
this idea.
And it
You
was
guys
just-
can be like with the eye of the tiger with your headbands on that says
Yes.
Fetch, like,
Done. Done. I love it.
I love it. Let's
See?
do this.
I love it.
I'm not joining in, but I will definitely sponsor.
Well, you don't need to.
You're good. You're
Okay?
good.
Oh,
We're not
man.
good. We're not good.
Ken, myself, Ikaika Shai with the Hawaiian Hunk. Mark over here is kind of svelte. He has chimed out of the weight loss challenge.
Yeah.
But the four of us, I put on the dad weight real quick. Since having the baby, I've done very little exercise except like lifting the baby, putting the baby down, lifting the baby, putting the baby down. So I need a little inspiration to jumpstart the metabolism. And maybe Fetch and Sugar Taco is that inspiration, Ken.
Or you could just, like me, I breastfed. I lost all the weight.
I'm gonna give that a go, Josh. That's gonna be my jump start.
Amanda did that. It was a lot easier for her to lose. But I put on the weight. I put on the weight in support of my wife.
Yeah, good
And
man. Good man.
Now it's a battle of attrition because there's certain people with good genetics, right, Jessica? And there's certain people with bad genetics.
You know, I do agree with that.
I've seen your husband. The dude is
I knew you were going to
shredded,
say that.
right? Like the dude is
She's like,
absolutely
"Ah,
shredded, but he's that like genetic shredded. Like I can tell he works out, but he's obviously had the abs built in.
You know, yes. So when he does work out, he looks phenomenal. Like I am. There's a bit of jealousy for sure because when he doesn't, it's like he's like, oh, I need to work out. I'm losing weight. I'm like, wow, that doesn't work in my favor, but cool. Good for you, husband. Good for you.
Way to go.
Yes.
So we're working on this weight. So Sugar Taco. Now here's the thing with vegan restaurants for me, and Ken remembers, is I've only been to one before, and it was
Okay.
called the place where every meal item is named after like a. It's like I am thankful, I am ecstatic.
Is it Cafe Gratitude?
Thank you. That's
Yes.
the one over in Larchmont. And so when I got there, because I'm allergic to everything, I'm allergic to like nuts and seeds and stuff like that.
Ooh.
It's not good. And so,
Well, there's not much with vegan.
correct.
I mean,
I didn't
there's
know that.
A lot of our stuff is made from jackfruit.
Oh,
Are you allergic to that?
no. I've had
Okay,
jackfruit
all
before.
right.
Good.
Yeah. There's a jackfruit thing at Trader Joe's we used to get. But when I went to Cafe Gratitude, our tall waiter with an incredible unibrow, I can still see it to this day, was like, we just recommend you don't eat here. And I was like, oh.
He said that?
He said that to me.
Oh.
So
That won't
that's
happen at
been my
Sugar Taco.
my first and last vegan adventure. But
Okay,
now
then-
Sugar Taco.
Yes, I challenge you. Yeah, we even have this ghost taco that's like really hard to eat because it's so,
So hot.
spicy. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm
I think we could do a whole thing there. I'm having all these visions right
Let's
now.
do it.
We do have like tequila and great margaritas,
yeah.
so it's
What
not
the
like
fuck?
yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm looking at the menu.
Okay.
See?
I'm making a Saturday night sojourn date with Grace. We're gonna head over and do some
Yes.
scouting for you, Josh.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Well, I'm not
Are
too-
you gonna Sherman Oaks? Is
Sherman
that the
Oaks.
one? Great.
Yeah.
That's my favorite location.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the just fuck me up guac.
You really-
Mark
I'm
that down,
in.
Ikaika. One F
Put
word.
it on the table. I like that. See? This
It's
is, this
so
is my-
cute too. It's all very colorful and
Yeah.
the vibe is fantastic. Like
Okay.
I mean, like I said earlier, it's owned by 12 women.
That's amazing.
Yes, our main owner Jade Nicole was very adamant about that. She was like, I think
No
before
dudes.
she's just been screwed in the business, with just male partners, and she was just like, okay, I'm gonna go in and she literally chose the 12 of us, and we all kind of came together. And it's nice because the majority of the girls have such a big following that we're able to do self-advertisement for the restaurants. And I mean, I mean, really good that we opened up another location after 2 years of the first one.
Yeah,
And they're already scouting for the
incredible.
third location.
Look at this.
Could the third
Oh.
location be? I'll
In
give you an
Burbank.
address in Burbank.
Right?
That's-
Oh, look at the Pride donuts.
Oh,
Vegan
Okay,
donuts?
the donuts are incredibly good. And I always think, oh, it's vegan. I could have like 5.
Yeah.
Not the case. Not the case.
Not so much.
No.
Wait a second. What is in a vegan donut?
Happiness.
I agree. I don't even know. I don't make them.
I don't. Is sugar
They're
vegan?
so good, though.
Sugar's vegan, right?
It depends. I mean,
yeah.
honey's not. So
Honey isn't.
honey's not.
It comes from
the
bees.
And bees aren't vegan?
So we don't have honey in our house anymore.
What?
New
Wait,
topic. New topic.
Wait
I
a
might have a
sec.
flat tire, so I have all the time in the world.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm not eating the bees.
But it comes from them.
Yeah, it's also like milk or eggs. It comes from
Yeah.
animals.
See, and the eggs. I won't give up the eggs because
I'm not a vegan, but
Yeah,
I'm a-
I
I'm a-
support.
I'm mostly veggie. Really,
Me
but
too. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
But wait a second.
So this weekend, when I
gonna
had
say
Are
something.
the
cabernet,
bees eating their own honey?
no, I
Because
know.
cows don't drink their milk.
I
Stop
think
it,
it's just
Jessica.
more
Hold on.
principle.
Wow.
I
Come
think
on.
It's just more principle.
No.
What? Like they don't? They're, it's
Ask
there
Grace,
for
ask
us, right?
Grace tomorrow.
What else
Because
is the
I
honey
mess up all the
doing?
time because I love honey. So I'll
Yeah.
be like, I put some honey. She's like, honey, baby, that's not vegan. I'm like, oh, there's a toast and the honey's dripping off my face. Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's tough in a beard.
Yeah, it is.
Wait a second. Okay.
Ooh, that would be tough on a beard.
It's tough on a beard.
If you don't milk the cows, it's not good. If you don't take the honey, where does it all like? They don't.
I understand what you're asking. I'm not.
Like it
I'm
needs
not-
to
So-
go somewhere, Jessica.
I think we should move on this subject.
Why? Tell me, you're a vegan restaurant owner.
You're
Why-
asking about the bees. Are we still on that?
I'm talking about the bees.
There's no honey bee tacos. Can there be honey tacos?
Oh,
Can that be a
no,
thing?
that can't
Can
be
you
a thing.
Okay, so vegan. How do you
Yes.
not understand it? Chicken lay eggs.
I
You
get
can't
it.
eat the eggs.
Can't
It
eat the
comes
eggs.
Where-
from because honey comes from bees.
You want to be nice to the
I
bees.
get the science of it all, but
What is your question?
the question is, if nobody consumes it, where does it? It just stays there.
Yeah.
Like people need to consume the honey, or else we
there
just
are
like,
people that eat honey, so it's fine.
Honeycomb.
this is my problem with the vegan thing, is that the math isn't checking out for me on the honey. I get the egg one. The egg still have to go somewhere. It's not like the egg is bad. The chicken laid the egg. It doesn't like the egg became, and then all of a sudden,
A lot of
I
times
get it. It's
it's-
going to be a chick, and it was supposed to be their baby.
It's the
I get that.
environmental the imprint on the processes. A lot of it. I'm not saying I understand completely either.
Yeah, we're not saying like, oh yeah, we totally agree. We're just trying to explain it to you, and it just means really, really hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need bigger problems.
Oh, wow. I've got a few. Let's get into them.
Okay.
No. So,
Do I have to get a whole new tire?
Ken, you're a car guy.
Can you show the picture?
car
can,
guy.
You, can you send
yeah,
Ken the
did you-
picture?
did you
Because
text this to
maybe
me?
I'm not a car guy. He just lied to you right there.
Well, I just never actually seen. I don't know what I hit.
I go to my mechanic and go, I don't know.
You know what really stinks is I just got that rim fixed too.
Oh,
What happened to the rim
Yeah.
previously? The wall?
the wall.
The wall. Yeah.
Starring Chris Hardwick.
I haven't hit anyone or another car, so let's
God
look the positive.
bless
Isn't
you.
this the positive report?
Yeah,
Positivity
positivity report.
report.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Careful.
Just
'cause
walls and curbs.
Burbank, highest pedestrian hit rate, I think, in the city.
Are you kidding right now?
No.
Ken was
We've all four have almost been hit at the nearby
That corner.
intersection.
Well, I could have been. Yeah.
Maybe
Number
would've-
3.
maybe-
I went into 3 different alleys to get in here, and by the time I made it to the 3rd is when I went boom.
is-
When you
I
hit
heard
the
a
curb.
pop too. That's the scary part.
There's
That's
only
bad.
one alley. How'd
You
get
have a
three?
spare in your car.
You're
I can
kidding.
help you fix
No,
it.
no, I'm
Okay,
kidding.
I'll help you change it. No problem.
It's not flat. Is it?
It might be.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be flat when we get out there.
Are you serious right now?
Mhm.
So I did that for you?
You listen. Your funny line
You
was
kind of
when
look like Joe Rogan.
I get that all the time.
I just
Uh-oh.
I glanced up. It's funny because I'm looking at you and I
Uh-oh.
don't think that, but then when I look up at this screen,
Should we change it? Should we get you some extensions right
yeah,
now?
I'm gonna have to start
Wait.
wearing hair again, like
All
a
right.
wig.
okay, all right. So I see that you have a. Is that a perfect practice here?
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
we putt.
You good at golfing? You want
I
to golf?
like to golf.
Oh, you might have to do a 5-putt
Yeah.
challenge.
I do. I like to
know.
golf.
Well, that's how we
I'm not
met.
the best, but I do
Neither is
belong
anybody
to a
else.
club, and I golf, and yep, I keep up. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I have a handicap, which we don't need to talk about.
Boom.
Whoa, come on.
Who got you into the
come on, let's
game?
go. We got Garrett Farney's in
COVID.
chat.
Our COVID got me into the
Yes.
game.
Our golf pro is in the chat right
Our
now.
buddy Garrett Farney in the chat is a golf pro outside Chicago.
He's a pro.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to him.
Yeah. And Ikaika Shively, the Hawaiian Hunk, Prince of the Islands, Aloha Friday. What do you got? Oh, there we go. So there's our.
Look at my rim.
There.
Look what I did.
That doesn't look good.
I heard a
Yeah.
pop.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
I
think
heard a
the-
loud pop.
The rim, well, the rim might be okay.
My rim?
The rim looks rough.
What are you
Wait,
talking
what
about?
am I
There's
looking
a
at?
That's
huge
the
chunk
tie-
out
yeah.
of
That's
the.
The chunk of the rim is
Yeah.
there.
The tire
And then
cover, right? The rim cover.
The rim, yeah, and
The
then
rim.
the tire has been shredded.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
We're-
Problem for
we
another
might have
day.
to we might have to go down as a family down there and help you out.
It's in a safe spot. No one's going to move the car.
You didn't hear me be like,
No, well,
No,
you-
our neighbors at the music therapy place did.
oh man.
they're not our fans either. Mostly
Oh.
because of my screaming. Because you talked about how you had to audition to like orgasm during a burger. I'm scared of
I
everything.
didn't even get it.
That's the bullshit part.
I know. I didn't get the burger or the audition. I got nothing out of
Whoa.
Zero.
it. Zero.
And that you know what? Who that lands on? That lands on Carl. Not Carl's Jr. That lands on
But
Carl.
Carl, I get it.
Yeah.
Damn that Carl.
I've never eaten at a Carl's Jr. and I don't plan on it.
You know what? I'm gonna boycott that place.
Boycott it.
No,
It's
I
over.
don't eat at Carl's Jr. No,
We've
no.
got Sugar Taco. Why
Yeah.
would you go
It's
anywhere
my
else?
favorite road food, but that's about it.
Ken loves a good fast. I love fast food.
I don't.
I know. I could get it.
What do you mean? Are you? What is that supposed to mean?
Would I think that you would like fast food?
I don't.
There's no way. You own a vegan taco place, a zero sugar seltzer. You're judging me because I don't know about the bees and that honey is vegan.
Not judging. You're just.
Jessica, you're judging. You can judge if you want. It's totally fine.
Here, I drive through Starbucks and I get breakfast sandwiches there.
They're great.
Yeah, that's a drive-through.
Yeah, Ken gets one every Friday.
Fantastic.
I told Ellis to stop bringing those.
Well, they can't be part of the weight loss
You know
challenge.
what I had for breakfast? I had peaches for breakfast this morning.
Did you really?
I did.
I didn't know people still eat peaches.
So hungry.
I haven't eaten a peach in
So-
years.
Neither have I.
What?
You sign up for Imperfect Foods.
Yeah.
Ask for
Oh,
one peach, you'll get
so-
19.
So we get all our fruits and vegetables from Imperfect Foods because I love the concept. I love the idea of it, and yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a no-brainer.
And that
Yeah.
means it's just like
no.
fruit that was rejected by the.
It means it's just like perfectly
rescue
round, or
fruit.
there's a tad bruise, or it's just not.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy to think that they would throw any of that out.
Like you
Agreed.
go get your jeans at TJ Maxx with a stitch out.
Yeah.
This is the food, and
Got
it's great.
it.
Yeah, Grace and I all the time. Every
It
Monday,
does-
my box
It
of
does the
food
job.
comes. But
There's nothing wrong.
they always throw something in there. We're like, hey, would you like squash? I'm like, I didn't ask for squash. Like, just give it a try.
Just take it.
Yeah, it's great.
Imperfect fruit. Man, it's another sign up thing. Just
It
start
is another
signing
side.
up for
I get
stuff.
an email, time to order, and I
Yeah.
get all the pressure.
It's rescue fruit. It's rescue fruit. Jessica had no idea what she was coming into. today.
No, I feel like there's so many things I can say. I'm just waiting for you to kind of, I don't know, I thought interview me, but I guess it's
No,
more
go
of
What
a.
would you like me to ask?
Go
you?
for it. What do you?
I don't
just
know.
Just start monologue.
What do you guys usually talk about on here?
Whatever.
Vegan food.
Pittsburgh.
So this will be played though. So I could do this link, and this will be on nonstop. Right?
Yeah.
Correct.
We're gonna
Yes.
keep
It
this.
will
so I better
never-
watch what I say.
Never. It would
Oh,
never
too
happen.
late.
You can say whatever you want. Let's talk about your husband's abs real quick. How did he
Why?
get those, and how can we get those as part of the weight loss challenge? Like, what are his workouts like?
Let's
Is he
just say
P90X
genetics.
guy? Damn genetics.
Let's just say genetics.
First time he took off his shirt in front of you, what it was like?
You know, I was young.
Oh.
I was barely a couple days shy of turning 21.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I
Oh.
mean,
How long have you guys been married?
13 years.
Whoa.
There you go.
2 kids.
Yeah, together 18.
Whoa.
Yeah, I first met him, and it was crazy because he was like this like Midwest guy that didn't live in LA, and I met him at this really classy joint. Actually, I love
Rainbow
it.
Room, Barney's Beanery.
Baja Fresh
Oh, I love
on
Baja
Sunset.
Fresh.
It was like the old
Yes.
one next to that car wash.
Yeah, where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
now a counter or was a counter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
used to
think
live
it's
right
gone
there.
now. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
I ate there once when I first moved to LA. I love it.
yeah.
And wait, how
That's
does
why-
one meet a girl?
That's
at
why
Baja
you don't
Fresh?
have abs.
Yeah, it's Baja
Um,
Fresh.
Well, I was 20, like I said, so he
Yeah.
asked me for my number, and I gave everyone my number at 20. And luckily, he was very persistent because I was just having a ball, and at the time, I just had posed for Playboy.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of thinking the world was let's just have fun, let's do that. And I remember after my first date, it was my second date, but Kyle's first date on the same night.
Okay.
Like I kind of tag teaming this one night. I had 2 dates.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, right?
Player.
I didn't have many days off.
It's a great sitcom.
Whoa.
And so
know.
I remember coming off my first date,
Okay.
going on my second date, but my first date with Kyle. And I was sitting there across from him at the restaurant. And I'm like,
At Baja Fresh.
no, this is now
A
at Sushi
real
Roku.
restaurant. Ooh,
And I'm sitting there.
Roku date. Nice.
And I'm like sobering up.
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, holy shit, I just met the guy I'm going to marry.
What?
Right away. I knew it. Right away.
I
Don't
wonder
tell
if-
him that.
I wonder.
What was?
Wait, Kyle doesn't know that? He
Nah,
knows.
he
that.
knows. He knows.
Yeah. Did
I
he
love that
know?
stuff.
It took him a couple more months.
Idiot.
Yeah. I mean,
Kyle.
obviously it's fine. But he was a little bit like, from the Midwest and this and like, oh my gosh, you did Playboy, da da da. And I was like, you got to be kidding me right now. Is this?
So
I
the
mean-
Playboy was almost a deal breaker?
A tad bit when I met his family.
It is
and stuff.
intimidating.
You know what? People have their own perspective of what like Playboy
is, yeah.
is. And there is so much more to it. And I took it as, when I posed, I was like, okay, how else can I work within this business? I was young. I was wanting to work. I feel like where I am today is because my dedication. I work. I wasn't
Sure.
ever taking,
You own a seltzer in a
handouts.
restaurant.
I remember seeing these girls like, date this guy or that guy and just kind of like wear Louboutins and this, that. I was literally like a broke girl in the beginning. You don't make that much money from posing and that could go away super fast.
Sure.
So I was like, what else can I do? I worked within the company. I went over to Playboy Radio, started a partnership with SiriusXM, and
on.
there was no like Playboy models on the show. It was more of like, actually talented, legit host.
Unlike here.
So I did like 6 months of free work to get my own show on there. And then I hosted a lot of stuff within Playboy TV, Playboy.com. It's not like I sat here and just got naked nonstop. I was hosting. I was working. I was seeing what else I could do. I was traveling. I was definitely nonstop. And
Do you feel the beginning of that journey, the posing was like you taking control of your path forward?
I had no idea what to expect. I was working like 2 jobs, and I was approached a few times, and I kept thinking like, no. Like I was such a prude. I wasn't even, the whole thought of it scared the living shit out of me. I
Sure.
was like, I can't do this. What's everyone going to think, this and that? And then,
I think everybody probably goes through that. Right?
yeah. And then I remember when I actually did pose, and it was a 2-day shoot.
Yeah.
I'm in there, and I was, I had and no one. There was like 4 people in there. They're not gawking. No one's doing anything. It was so professional. And
It's a Tuesday.
they're like,
for them.
okay, robe off. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh. I took the robe off. I'm like sitting there like all uptight. And I was like, can you see anything? And they're like, that's the point. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Okay. Well, the reason I said intimidated, it wasn't. I would be intimidated to date a Playboy model because it's like, you grow up, they are out of your league.
There's a stature you've attached to it.
It's
then.
unbelievable. It's like
You
the
know-
pinnacle.
Yeah, honestly, now that it's kind of like a pastime, with half passing and the mansion gone. And I
Yeah.
mean, those are some of the best memories I've ever had. And it was really nice to go to the mansion, to go to these events, and always have Kyle, my husband, along with me.
That's
And
cool.
he was so supportive of everything. But it was just, some of my best friends are from there. The greatest memories that I have, the people I've met, that I'm still in contact today. My best friend Kendra.
Yeah. Cool sorority, cool
I
fraternity
met
kind of thing.
Kevin Conley, who I'm on his Action Park Media. My podcast is over there. I have met so many great people that I'm not one of those that's going to be like, regret this, regret that. I don't. I probably would have just asked for more money, but no, I don't regret much of it all.
Well, it sounds like you made a decision that you stand by, and also worked hard to
Yeah.
not prolong, but help that launch, which is why you should do it.
Yeah, and I just kept going. I like I said, I was like, what else can I do? What else
Yeah,
could I do?
you
And
didn't stop.
the little money I made, I was investing or I was trying to do this. And
And then when you're 90, you're gonna be like, look at this.
are you kidding me? When
Look at
when
me.
I'm 6 years old, I'm gonna put like my centerfold on a T-shirt,
Yeah,
and I'm
do
gonna
it.
wear it and be like, I was cute. Like my kids don't think I'm cool. Actually, no,
You're cool.
Yeah.
You're cool.
That's
No,
great.
it's funny though. Looking at my young neighbor kids, the 17-year-olds, whatever, they look at me like and I feel so young still, but they look at me like I'm this old. Like one said, "You're like a second mom to me," the 17-year-old, which was the sweetest thing ever. But I was like,
Shut up.
What did you? Just
I mean,
say?
sorry.
What did you just say to me?
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, great. Congratulations.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I was lucky enough to actually go to the Playboy Mansion like right before they sold it for like a movie premiere kind of thing. It was amazing. I have always been under the and I would do anything for my career, and to a certain extent. But I'm saying, like, if you're going to do it how you did it. Work hard, take every angle possible in order to succeed, right? Like, see the end game, see it,
Yes.
do it.
Yes. Don't just do like a one-time, like,
Correct.
okay, that was cool. I mean, it's at the time was such a huge company, and there was so much opportunity. You just had to like go for it, and it was not easy. I can tell you so much stuff that would not fly today. The stuff that we had to endure, or just like even the casting. None of this. I feel like women have so much more. I don't want to just say rights, but it wasn't right. Some of the stuff that we went through and dealt with, and I sit back and sometimes think like, gosh, I had some really tough skin. Like I can't believe that I went through half that.
What was just accepted and allowed,
Yes.
and now it's not. Yeah.
Well, even just like talking about body type. Now we like praise women of all body types. And, you know, back then it was like, you're fired, your physique isn't right. And I'm like, is that a nice way to call me? Like, what do you, I mean, there was so much about body image and the competition between girls because they put that on. It was gross.
And that's
not within Playboy. Playboy praised women.
But-
and a lot of people don't realize that. He was all about every type, like, I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure. And I mean, listen, as a kid growing up in the Midwest, if you will, I mean, I think Pittsburgh is like that in between city, between Midwest and East Coast. But, you know, like Playboy magazine was everything. It was like, if you had a Playboy, because now kids, they have the internet, they can do whatever. They can find boobs anywhere they want.
Yes.
Okay?
Instagram.
You can do whatever.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no.
Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
Okay. OnlyFans. I don't know. But back then.
OnlyFans, yeah.
Ugh. But so, listen, we have friends that are on OnlyFans making millions.
Oh, I have friends too on that.
Millions.
Yeah.
And so.
Millions? I don't know. If they're making millions. Damn
Millions
it.
of dollars. It's insane.
Are you serious
Millions
right
of dollars. Yes.
now? What are they doing on OnlyFans?
We don't know. I didn't sign up.
I've never been on.
I don't. I'm
All I know is
afraid.
that I see one day they were driving a Toyota Camry and a week later they're in a Range Rover. That's how I know that things are going okay.
Maybe I should go on OnlyFans for a few days and fix my tires.
Fix your tire. You're just
I'm kidding.
in a bikini fixing the tire.
Oh gosh, nobody would want to see
And
that.
that's like how. Anyway, we were kind of texting about it yesterday because it is like has been that natural progression of like it was Instagram, then they started getting paid on Patreon or on OnlyFans. Now, back to the Playboy thing. Back in the day, you know, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, those are like your formative years sexually, right? Playboys were hidden all over my bedroom.
12, 13, 14?
I love
all
hearing
over.
those stories,
Not
though. I love that. I feel
27,
like
20,
that's
29.
27, 28, 29.
But it was just, and I think it was so beautifully captured, the
Yeah.
photos, and it was just classic beauty.
Yeah. And I think that the stigma is so wrong because of that thing. Like, it is an artful, like, beautiful piece
Oh,
of...
yeah. I still have to fight it every now and then.
It's insane.
And not necessarily fight it. I'm not going to make excuses or say this or that. But as I'm now older and I have children and people are like, what are you going to tell your kids? How are you going to have this conversation? I'm like, are you serious? I think there's far more things that the kind of conversations I need to have my children when they get older after like,
yeah.
you know, world issues and what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't think I want.
It's nudity.
Yeah, I was going to ask because like you mentioned like your husband's family like at one point having to unveil. There is a stigma. There's a tradition, but also a stigma growing up of oh,
Yes.
you did Playboy. That could either be oh great or oh
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
we want her in this house.
Yeah, there was definitely his friends, especially the girls, you know, because he has the same friends growing up from like elementary, junior, and they're all still really close. And I have befriended all of them. But in the very beginning, I did feel judgment. I felt like,
It's fucked up.
I'm like, that's not really me though. Like just because, why don't you get to know me?
Yeah.
It's not gonna flash you, but you know,
And that's the other thing is that men, as soon as you're in something like that, they automatically assume that it's just easy,
Oh, yes. I see your point.
right?
Yeah. I mean, again, I met my husband so early on
Mm-hmm.
that, I mean, he probably saved me a lot of heartache and, I don't know, STDs.
See? There you go.
My girlfriend and I were just having that conversation the other day because she's like, you know, newly dating and she was in a marriage for so long since she was so young. And she's like, what do I do? How do I do this? And I'm like, I feel like an old woman, like telling her, like, I don't know, watch out, make sure they're clean, make sure, you know, the whole
Make sure
dating
they're
world
clean.
because she's online swiping right, swiping left. And I'm like, is there like,
They're just
like,
sex apps at this point.
I feel like that. So I was like, just
Yeah.
be like, you know,
I mean,
careful. I don't know.
lucky enough, and nothing. if you're on a dating app, congratulations, do it. If that is what makes you
my
happy. If you-
brother-in-law. I mean,
I just went to my second Hinge wedding this past weekend, right? Like
Oh,
people
yeah.
meet on Hinge and Bumble
Hey,
and anything.
I'm going to a Raya wedding at the end of the
Boom.
month. Yeah, one of
See?
my best friends. She found true love, and she couldn't be happier.
See? The apps help because as somebody who just like lived and died by bar meetups my entire like 20s in New York and LA, and then even into my early 30s, is that like a dating app would have helped meet actual people that I wasn't like drunk on Jack Daniels and just like, one night stands. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's just how it was. But having like an app where you could like meet and talk to people, because I prefer like the meet and talk than anything.
So I read this story. I was trying to just, I read a lot of world news, everything that's going on. And I was like, oh, finally, some like, I was laughing at it, but it's actually a serious thing. This kind of lighthearted article, because the headline got me. And it said, woman sent after an online dating app. She went on one date with this guy and sent him 65,000 text messaging in 8 months after one date. And I read the whole article and I'm like, oh my gosh, this woman. But she literally did not think they asked her, do you think you're crazy? And she's like, I only sent 65,000 was her response. And she finally was arrested because she broke into his apartment, was taking a bath in his bath.
Well,
yeah.
Everybody needs a good bath sometimes.
Yeah,
65,000.
it was like she had to fly and get there because he lived in So it was like, she put some effort into it for sure. But 65,000 text messaging.
Wow.
Could you imagine going on one date with one? I would love to be like
Can't
a
you
fly
just
on the
block
wall
a
in that
number?
one date. Like, how did he be like, okay, we're not having a second. We're done after that. But 65,000 text messaging. And they're like threatening. They were insane.
Okay, so you have to change your number and then block that number and then move, because you can't have people showing up in your bathtub.
Well, now I believe she's arrested. If you read the article, but she goes, well, and they're like, what do you think about you going to jail? And she goes, you're calling me crazy because of love? Like, she was just not getting it. And watching the video of her, and she was a pretty woman.
Me, myself, and Irene kind of a situation.
I once dealt and had to arrest John Cusack's stalker at my old job.
No way.
Because she, it was the thing. And it was hard to explain to someone what was happening, that you go to his office and throw bricks through the windows to tell John you love him.
I would have just held up like a old stereo radio, and a trench
In
coat.
In your eyes,
the
light the heat in your eyes.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
it's a great one.
Yeah,
Yeah, John Cusack. Okay, you didn't come on for the last month because I saw you at a lake. Where was this lake? Because we talk about lakes and oceans. I don't know. Yeah, well,
we do here.
I talk about. Remember the old question? The rapid fire question was lake or ocean.
Oh, lake or ocean. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Most people chose
Como.
ocean. Lake Como.
Yeah.
I choose lake.
Second
See,
home.
lake. Is it a Midwest lake?
Yes.
And you guys, I saw you because I love when I see like construction. You guys are like working on it. Like,
Yeah, so my husband and I got a place out in Minnesota where he's from 5 years ago, and it's right on the lake.
Which
he
lake?
wanted the
You
kids.
probably shouldn't tell. That's
He
fine.
wanted the kids to kind of experience, the way he grew up in the Midwest summers, and it honestly is like my happy place. We go there for 3 weeks out of the year.
amazing.
And this time he decided to do it was a screen-in patio porch,
Well, 'cause
things that we don't have here in California. But
Because of mosquitoes, right?
yes, but he knocked that down and created a guest bedroom. So that's probably what you saw on my Instagram. Yeah. So he has identical twin brother.
Oh.
So he came down too. So what do you do? What is
What is that like? What is the identical twin brother thing like? Because I would always.
I
think
feel
that
like
would
I'm
be-
married I feel like I married them both. I
Right.
do. Their bond, their connection. I'm not a twin, so I can't relate. But I feel like twins are kind of always coming. My stepmom's a twin. Like they're just always coming into my life, and
Have you ever accidentally kissed the brother?
No. What? Oh, weirdo.
Sometimes that I've heard stories like that.
No.
Okay.
But he's not married. He's dating, but
Oh.
he's not, they couldn't be more different.
Right.
These two, it's Kyle's very much family guy, likes to work 9 to 5. Let's go camping on the weekend with the kids. Lane, the identical twin, lives up in Topanga and does
Super
sound baths and meditations and ayahuasca, and he's
Topanga hippie. Love it.
but he's a hard worker, and he made like a whole business out of it, and he helps so many people, and he doesn't think kids are in his future, but he's like the best uncle hands down. So in the end, I always say like, oh my gosh, married twins is like so much work, so much this, but it's not. I feel like I have like him being this uncle is like I don't want to say a second dad to my kids because that's weird, but he's just like, honestly, just cannot believe that there is another human out there that loves my kids as much as like we do. So it's a good feeling.
I found I'm on your Instagram, scoping out the Instagram.
Yeah,
and I found a flashback photo to Kyle and Lane.
Okay.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Identical.
I was waiting for you to be put up.
No, I can't. I don't have.
We have to email it to him.
It's
I see. I was like, gosh,
No,
you
I'm
guys
just-
are on it. I saw my tire. I saw
No.
sugar
I'm
taco.
just this is
Pull up the Instagram, Hawaiian hunk.
I'm
I'm on it.
yeah.
I like this Hawaiian hunk. Can you
Yeah.
guys tell me? I can't see the hunk behind there.
Well, he was born and raised and spent all of his days in Hawaii.
I was born in Hawaii.
What?
Well, actually,
Yes.
So he was born in San Jose, but
But his family's Hawaiian.
Okay.
And he loves Hawaii. And then he went to the University of Hawaii, and everything he does is like Hawaiian culture, which is amazing.
Hey, I get it. Hawaii is I go there once a year.
Boom.
It's amazing. My dad was in the Army, so we're stationed there.
Yes.
Not that I'm, growing up I thought I was Hawaiian, but clearly I'm
Where
not.
in Hawaii?
I was born in Oahu,
Mhm.
Tripler. It's a
Okay.
military-based hospital. It's a big pink one on a hill. You can see it when you fly in.
I love it.
Yeah. So we're all kind of everywhere. My brother's in Texas. My sister is Washington. That Army life.
All over.
life.
Yeah.
So the reason I asked if you accidentally kissed your brother is because I have a funny story. I have a friend who's a identical twin, and he was standing at a sink, and his brother's wife walked in and grabbed his ass, thinking it was him.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
the
that's different
accidental
though, because
twin
when you're making out, I could tell the faces, but there has been moments where, from the back, I'd be like, oh, yeah, but not no.
Right. So maybe kisses. It was more or less like
Kisses is like no.
At
no.
family events, you just have to confirm.
Correct.
Right before you walk. When you walk in a room,
They're
you
not
have to.
that identical. I mean, they are technically born identical twins, but as they get older and maybe
Yeah.
just the lifestyles, they definitely have changed.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
But I would, if I were you, I'd still walk into me like Kyle.
they sound alike, which is weird.
Okay.
That's tough too.
Yes. So I remember one time Lane called me. I didn't check to see who it was. I just picked it up in my car, like through Bluetooth, and I was actually pissed. And I was like, I was like, where are you? And he said where he was. I go, I just don't get it. I asked you to be here. And he was like, what is going on? And I go, oh. And I looked down, and it was Lane. I go, oh,
Yeah,
never
it's
mind,
him.
Lane, you're good.
Yeah. They sound the same. They look the same. See,
Yeah.
and twins, again, that twin bond. I've only met one set of twins that like weren't close friends. And it
I've
was
never
weird.
met. Well, yeah, no,
Right?
no. They're all incredibly close.
I went to high school with a family that had two sets of twins, Dina and Gina and Sharon and Carolyn, which I loved, like the rhyming
Wait,
and thing.
Mom had two sets of twins.
Two girls, too.
Oh my gosh.
A boy first and then back-to-back twins, girls, which is tough. I have a buddy from college
Wait,
that had twins,
She had
twins,
4 twin girls, whoa.
four
okay,
girls,
Yeah, I got it.
back-to-back sets of
Got
twins.
it. Okay.
Dina and Gina and Sharon and Carolyn. Sharon and Carolyn were my really good friends. And
Why are they always named like that? Like my stepmom is Carolee and her sister's Marilee.
I love that. I think rhyming names as twins is my favorite thing.
But it's like Lane and Kyle.
Yeah, they didn't have it. Because Kyle's a tough one to rhyme. Lyle.
Yeah, you don't want to Lyle. Lyle's not. That's
a
Lyle
tough-
Lovett's great, but Lyle,
Yeah.
like
Kyle, Lyle, or Lane and like Dane or
Lane and
That-
Dane.
that's-
No,
maybe.
my nephew's Dane.
your
Okay.
nephew's Dane.
Oh, and then I was like, oh, it skips generations. You're good to go. Kyle's sister had twins.
See?
So she has a boy and a girl, though, so fraternal.
Thank your lucky stars that you didn't get the twins. You just had the
I just
two
don't know
boys.
if I could. I have a boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
How old are they?
3 and 5.
Man, I'm like 5 months in, and I don't even know what to expect every day. And like when I see, because my brother's got 4 kids. Right?
Okay.
There's a lot of them. And I like see how they've grown up. But like every day with a child is very different than like cool uncle coming every 4 months.
Yes. And I see that Uncle Lane has helped us a few times, like with babysitting. And
Yeah.
it's different because,
Well, yeah.
and he even says that. He's like, oh my gosh, getting them to bed. And he's like out of breath. And I'm like, are you serious right now? It's because, when you're a parent, it's just different.
I mean, my wife wants a second one, and I am very
course.
content with one. Very content
It's
with
5.
one.
You're only 5 months in. She already wants the second one at 5 months.
She wanted 2 before we got married.
Okay. Well, maybe this is something you talk about.
Well, I mean, we have discussed, I mean, she just stopped breastfeeding, and we had like a little, like the last of the breast milk was last night, and she was like really kind of bummed about it.
Of course.
Which I get.
Yeah.
It's a very, very different journey for a woman than it is for a man. I'm just there playing. I'm trying to teach her to crawl, and she, it's a very emotional thing for a woman. Well, like because your body goes through so much, hormones, all that kind of stuff. A guy is just there. He's just there.
Thank you for admitting that.
Listen. I'm not a proud man, if you will. Like
I'm not a proud man.
Thanks, Ken. Guaranteed, the woman is always right. I'm usually just like, forget it. There's no point.
Wow, Josh, that's great.
I don't. Why fight?
You pick your battles. I always pick the wrong ones, but
Yeah.
I pick them.
I've seen you pick the wrong one.
Look, man. Look, man.
He tries. We try, Jessica.
Do you have
Men
kids?
try. Ken.
No, don't want kids.
Okay,
We're-
totally
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
My
yeah.
brother's the
Right.
same, yeah.
He's got a dog
Yeah,
that
which
will literally
I've
rip
got to
your
leave
face off.
shortly for a very special vet appointment here
Yes.
in a moment. So.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I can leave today.
I will go
I'm gonna do
down
a whole
with you,
Instagram story about
and
this.
I will.
You're gonna have to, because
Yes.
if I do have a flat tire, then
I don't want to jinx. More than likely,
are you serious?
yes. I grew up as my dad's a car dealer. I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't drive anywhere on that.
Are you serious right now?
If a shotgun took
Yeah.
outside of your car.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
We're not here to bring you down.
No,
We're here
no.
to
We want to
I
have
have
help
stuff
you.
to do.
positivity.
You
We
have
all have stuff to do.
Your
It's the
AAA.
worst.
What do you got? What do you
You
got?
have AAA?
AAA insurance car guy comes out.
Where's Kyle? At work.
Work, yeah.
Where's your Kyle now?
Yeah, I'll call the brother.
Yeah, Lyle, get over here. What the hell's going
Lane,
on?
come on by.
Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
before we start wrapping up, where can the people find Fetch? Is it on shelves anywhere? Can we start promoting it on the show? Can we get some so we can start drinking it all the
Yeah,
time?
check it out at fetchcocktails.com. Right now it's in a
Fetchcocktails.com.
bunch of liquor stores, mostly in Southern California.
Love it.
We are going to be expanding. We had our soft launch just a few months ago.
Okay.
Also, my podcast on Action Park Media. It's called Flashbacks, and it's a
What's it
good
about?
time. If a lot of flashbacks from what we've talked about a little bit here with
Okay.
the Playboy world and the
Yeah.
castings and bunch of great guests. And Sugar Taco.
Sugar.
One in Sherman Oaks and one on Melrose.
I'm gonna
Grace
text
and
you
I have been
about that.
texting.
Yeah, we're gonna come
we-
over. We're gonna do it.
Yes, we'll do something. We'll do
Yes,
something. And
I
there's
love
plenty
that
of
idea.
space to kind of film.
Okay.
I think your listeners, viewers would love it.
It's very different from our Friday where we just go and get chicken bakes at Costco.
So we're gonna step it up a little. And
Whoa. The chicken bake is a hell of a
I've never
food
had a
item.
chicken bake.
It's what Hot Pockets were meant to be.
Ooh, Hot Pockets.
Do you like Hot
okay.
Pockets?
I did.
See?
And people still eat those too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't had one in a long time, but I will say, with the introduction of the chicken bake into my life has been fantastic. Again, probably why I'm doing the weight loss challenge.
Okay, I like this weight loss challenge. I'm not gonna help you. Or I'll help you help you, not me.
No. Why would you? You're
Oh my gosh,
perfect. You're fine. Stop
You are
it.
sweet. You are sweet.
Me, on the other hand, is like every day the shirt gets just a little tighter.
It's because you're doing push-ups.
I will say, this wedding on Saturday, Ken, I
Yeah.
put the suit on for the first time in like a long time because we haven't been getting dressed
yeah,
up.
I get it, yeah.
And I'm in the closet and I don't have the clothes on yet. And Amanda's like, we gotta go. We're late. And I was like, hey, babe, I'm stressing out. The suit might not fit. And I put it on and I was like, and I put the button in it. Like, it clasped without me having to be like, and it was like, I walked out and I was like, does it look tight? She's like, no, it actually looks pretty good. And I was like, oh, thank God, because I'm not breathing.
Did
that well.
anything rip?
No.
I had to go to Florida literally for one night. My husband and I flew out Friday morning and came back Saturday morning.
Oh,
we
no.
had a dinner in Orlando for his work, and it was important to him. I was like, okay, I'll go. I brought one outfit,
Orlando, gorgeous.
and he brought a suit. I brought my outfit, flew. He's like, you have to change in the bathroom. We were so late. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Okay. I busted my zipper out of my one dress I had, and I was like, let's go. And he goes, my whole back, the zipper's undone. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. And he's like,
Duct tape it.
and he was
Safety
like, all
pin.
right. So we went there. I can't tell you how many people came up to me and was like, so I made someone feel bad. I was like, honestly, it just doesn't fit. It's the only one I brought. Because everyone was trying to fix me.
That's great.
That sounds, yeah.
You're great.
Yeah.
Let's do some. Do you have to go?
I have to go. Been a pleasure. I can't
Nice
wait
to
to
meet
try
you.
Sugar Taco.
Yes.
We'll give a full report. We'll go do something over there, have some fun.
Yes.
Yay.
Great. Sorry. Apologize.
No worries.
I got to
Take care
go
of
deal with the
Baxter.
Chihuahua.
Oh.
Ken Knapsack, everybody. Man, the myth, the
He's
legend.
going to go nap or deal with the chihuahua?
That's his last name is Knapsack.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to say he's going to go. Okay.
I mean, we'd all like a nap at this point. And after I help you fix your tire.
Oh my gosh. That's just that's positivity.
It's a positivity report. Say it. We get down there. But you should go get that checked. If it's not flat, you should really go and get it checked out like immediately.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I blame you.
Why?
Because I was on the phone with, I wasn't on the phone, but the phone was on speaker. And there was three different ways to go in that my navigation was saying. And then I went under the first before. You know what I'm talking about,
Yes.
right? So I was like, there is
the
a
under before.
308. What is he talking about? Because you said under, and technically it was shaded, and it was under. I didn't realize there's a whole parking lot since I've never been here.
Second entrance. Would pictures have helped?
Yes. Now it doesn't matter. Not
I will
coming
say,
back.
of all the people, never coming back. Well, you got to come back so we can
Wait,
chug
of all the
fetches.
people, what? Let's go there. What are you
Of
going to
all
say?
the people that have come here, you're the first one to hit your tire. on
Oh.
everything.
All right. All right.
What did you think I was going to
I don't know. I was about to slap you. Good times.
Good times.
Good times.
And we should play some golf at some point
Yes.
sometime soon.
Yes,
too.
let's go.
Yes.
I'm here.
Me, you, Kathy, bunch of rosé.
I'm really good at rosé.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at rosé.
Yeah.
I, like a
I
good
don't mean to
crisp
brag,
rosé.
but
I have a magnum of rosé in my house right now, just waiting for a special moment. Maybe it's golf.
oh,
Let's go. I don't know if it even fits in the cart, but
is that big?
it's like this tall. It's gigantic. It's like that. It's like half your size.
I don't want
height.
to know where you got it from.
It was a gift.
That's a nice gift.
I know.
But how do you? Yeah.
Doesn't fit in a refrigerator,
Oh, I would. Yeah.
right?
All right.
I gotta clear
no
out
one's
like
ever been
half
that
my
nice to me,
fridge.
so I don't know.
Stop it. Stop it. All right, Ika, let's do some videos that make me smile when we get out of here. We'll watch some videos. And
Oh.
So, speaking of golf, there's a place in Dallas that has motorcycle golf carts.
That's allowed?
Yeah, look at
It
these
looks
things.
like it would tear the green up.
Look at it. I mean,
All right, I want one.
I know, right? Like, how fun is this? It's like the scooter ones you can ride, but motorcycles. Come
Oh,
on.
wow.
Look at that.
So what he's doing, though, really looks like it would.
I know, you can't do that.
No.
Right. Then
I
that's where you're
sound
gonna
like
get
an
in
old
trouble.
woman right now. That is tearing the greens up.
Yep. I like your golf etiquette, though.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm working on it.
Smart. Very good. All right, Keiko, what's next? All right.
Oh, I saw
Did you
this
watch
one.
this? How cute.
Oh, I love it.
I'm obsessed with the Olympics, too. And the synchronized diving is insanity.
The whole thing is I've never
Right?
had
Look
that
at-
much talent.
Look at
Unbelievable.
unreal. And
Yeah.
this little girl is so cute. All right, what's next, Keiko? All right, watch
Is
this.
that Dennis the Menace?
Dennis the Menace. And then watch this little kid. He gets choked up every time that scene at the end with Mr. Wilson.
Oh my gosh.
Look at him. He's just like all broken up. It's going to be okay. He loves Mr. Wilson and Dennis the Menace, and they're back together. I
That
mean,
makes me sad.
this little kid is adorable.
Oh my gosh.
This is a mini Josh Macuga. I cry in most
I just
90%
want to
of
hug
movies.
him.
Yeah. And look at his...
Baby. Oh my gosh. Next one. I can't watch this anymore.
Show another one. Watch this dog. On the tree.
Oh.
Crushing it. This is why you get pit bulls, to do stuff like this. Like, look at him just
Oh my gosh. That's
you guys have
talent.
dogs?
That's talent. Oh yeah, I have a golden retriever. His name's Ryder.
Ryder.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
From Paw Patrol.
Oh, got it.
The kids named
We
him.
haven't gotten into that yet.
You're not there yet.
No. We'll get there soon. All right. And we got one more, Kika? Watch this.
Okay.
This That's a linebacker right there. Chase down the quarterback.
Oh, she ate it. I wish it.
She got it.
That's sad. I was
She
like, I wish I would
got
have saw. Oh, that's like replay.
I know. This is amazing. This one really
Oh
got me.
my gosh.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, man. Jessica, I'm very sorry that you did not have a great intro into us as far as your car tire. But
You know, I guess it's my fault because I feel like I don't know. I was just trying to be nice. But I had a blast. This is fun.
Good. Okay.
Sorry, I keep looking at the screen. I should look at the camera.
Look at the camera. It's fine. I'll
I'm
look at the
sorry.
screen too.
Hi,
That
guys.
sounds good.
No, I had a blast. You
Okay,
guys are
good.
fantastic. I
You're
haven't laughed as
fantastic.
much in a long time, so it's fun. I mean, from earlier yelling, fuck,
Yeah.
to on here smiling,
To now.
very happy.
See, you turn it around, and that's what
Yes.
the Positivity Report is all about.
Agreed.
Choosing positivity. You know what we should do?
What?
Is we should get you and maybe one of your friends on a Josh Pretty episode. That's my game show that we
Ooh.
host on Friday afternoons.
Let's do it.
We can drink some fetch. It's the easiest game. It's the fastest game show on the internet, but it's the easiest one as well because all the questions are either or questions. So it's like true or false. Playboy, not Playboy, that kind of stuff.
Oh, maybe I'll bring my co-host from Flashbacks, Deanna.
Yes.
She was the former Bachelorette.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so she is great. She is
Love it.
fun.
Yes.
And we'll just do we get to compete against each other?
Yes.
Oh, let's do it.
Yes.
Gotcha,
Friday
Deanna.
afternoons.
Let's go.
I'll fix your tire, and then we'll bring you back.
Okay. I'm gonna Uber.
I'm very, very sorry.
It's all good.
Now I know. Get some pictures for the parking situation. Because you're maybe like the third or fourth person's like, I can't find the garage.
Hey, that's enough right there. And then bam. What did I hit? I'm gonna look on the way out.
We'll go take a look at the curb. I'll walk down with you. We'll make
All
this
right.
happen.
Oh, thanks,
It's fine.
Josh.
Jessica Hall, the one and only. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. Remember, every day you choose positivity. It's an active choice. Call somebody, text them, tell them you love them. It matters. Yesterday, our buddy Brian, first-time guest, said that his brother, right before he died, said, choose happy. So choose happy. It's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. We'll see you tomorrow.